We're back with the Guy Dawson Show at the World Center of Broadcast Media, WCOBM.com, and I'm here with D. Ennis. He is our resident health advocate.
Yes. Take care of your health. What good is health with wealth? Whatever you always say.
Yeah. Without
your health, what good is wealth?
I mimic D. We're in a networking group together, and I've always wanted to promote this product because I just think that Life Shots is it's a phenomenal, life-changing. Oh wow! I can't say cure because the FDA
no cure.
will crack down on me. But I know that for my health and well-being, that it has been a tremendous benefit.
Thank you, Guy. And you use it, and you know it's benefited you, and people don't realize that it's so simple to have your body heal itself. Not cure anything, but your body needs support. You got 60 to 70, 90 trillion cells, and every day 40 to 50 million die. So what are you replacing that with? A Big Mac and an order of fries? No, you got to have nutrition. And so what we've developed at Life Matters is our corporate headquarters in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. We developed a nutritional supplement, one stick a day. You don't have to take a bottle of this, a bottle of that, a bottle of that. It's all in one serving, 35 micronutrients that will give you all the nutrition that most people can't get in 3 meals a day. And you have energy, your mental clarity and focus, it's anti-aging, and it rebuilds your immune system. So every bug that goes around is not going to knock you down. That rhymes too, doesn't it?
No, he's right. With the winter, and I shake hands with a lot of people. I'm sure you do too. We network, and we're out amongst people a lot. And the thing that I have noticed is that it's very rare that I'm sick in the last 3 years, basically, that I've been taking Life Shots.
Yeah, it's something people just take for granted. Oh, the flu bug's coming around. I'm gonna get sick, or I got to get a shot, and then I get sick anyway. What they don't realize is their body can ward off these illnesses, these viruses and bacteria. But how do you do that? You've got to have nutrition. And nutrition in our food supply is non-existent anymore. It'll keep you alive, but it doesn't ward off disease. It's like if you go to a whole health food store with all the greens and vegetables. They're all grown in the soil that's so depleted of nutrients and vitamins and minerals that you'd eat pounds of it before you can get enough of the nutrients to make you feel good and ward off disease.
And I know something that Dee talks a lot about is all the misinformation that there is out there about nutrition and what works and what the human body needs. And that's one of the reasons why I've really enjoyed my partnership with Dee, because he takes the time to really give you an education. More so than just, obviously he's in business. We're all in business. I've always appreciated your thorough research and how you truly want people to know what works in health and what doesn't.
Yeah, once I found out what we were offering people, and we have some great information and great support material, but I always wanted to know, what was that particular ingredient for? Why do you want that particular ingredient? Why do you want 350 micrograms of vitamin B12? Why do you want 2,000 IU of vitamin D3? Because these are missing. Most people, especially my age, I'll be 71 next month. And my doctor says I got the physiology of a 30 or 40-year-old. My blood work comes back perfect. All the markers go down every year. My optometrist, you go in to get your eyes checked, and they're there to sell you a new prescription because your prescription changes. Mine hasn't changed in 3 years. So then you find out that inflammation is the key. That's why we have these nutrients. Inflammation is key to precursor to all of these diseases. Oxidative stress, inflammatory oxidation, and we have been rated by labs, as this chart shows you, as the #1 anti-inflammatory product on the market because of our nutrients do the job.
Yeah, I mean, I can attest to the fact that there's a lot to the anti-inflammatory aspect, because I've talked to Dee about this many times. As a few years ago, I just stopped being able to drink coffee for some reason. I don't know what happened. I got over 40, and it just seemed like I was getting so sick. But I just could not drink coffee, which is something that I love coffee, and not to be able to drink it. And then I started taking life shots, and now I can drink coffee again. I mean, I know that it's the result of being on that.
It's part, your bowel system. It can be really goofed up because they say your bowel system is like your second brain or your first brain. It makes everything work. If it's out of balance, if you're taking an antibiotic, you destroyed your good bacteria. And so Life Shots gives you that kind of relaxing to where you're not spending all your time digesting harmful, heavy calories that are non-existent in nutrition. So, Guy, you've heard about our endorsements. We have endorsements from major sports people. We don't pay for them. We don't pay anybody. We don't have any hidden agenda. Phil Jackson, when he retired, needed a lot of support. His health was down, his energy levels down, his mental clarity, and he wanted to write a book. And his doctor gave him Life Shots to help him because he knew he'd done the research on it. And within 6 months, he came to our headquarters, and he always does his due diligence. It's 30 years as a sports icon. He's never endorsed another nutritional product because there was always something hidden, something lacking, something they said was in there was only in there in just minute amounts. See, and he knew this, and he does his due diligence. He's they call Phil the Zen master, mind, body, and spirit, and he knew that he wasn't about to endorse something that he couldn't use himself in full honesty. Life Shots, he found out was the real thing, and he endorsed it, and he's endorsed it to this day. He uses it to this day, and we don't pay him anything. We just love the guy. Same thing with Ken Shamrock, mixed martial arts fighter. He said, if I'd been taking this years ago, I could have fought for 10 more years. Kevin Newman, who's a local fighter, he's undefeated in 7 fights. He's been using Life Shots ever since he was introduced to it before he started fighting, and he swears by it. He says he gets endurance, recovery, and he just makes him a better mental clarity and focus. You got to be on your mental capacity when you're fighting. So that stuff happens all the time. We're a real product that really works. My wife and I are in our 70s. We go out RVing, climbing mountains, doing anything we want. We don't worry about getting sick because we know Life Shots got our back.
Yeah, and having good nutrition is just such a critical thing for everyone. And what I've liked about it is it's like a mood stabilizer.
Oh, yes.
And it does a lot for just kind of keeping your emotions in check, and that's a really important thing.
Well, when you're under stress, most of us are under stress every day, and once you have that stress, then your kidneys give off and your adrenal glands give off a hormone called cortisol. It completely screws up your system. What Life Shots does, it stops that stress level, and you go back to homeostasis, meaning in balance. And that's why you feel that way. It's just proper nutrition.
Yeah, I'm speaking with Dee Ennis. He is our resident health advocate and a salesman for Life Matters, which is a phenomenal company. We're going to talk about some of the other products and health and
Sure.
some other things when we come back from a short commercial break. See you in a few minutes.